Flashback 5.12 Psych Assessment of the Church of Midnight. Dr. Garcia's iPad window flashed. Richard, I share Dr. Hyder's and Dr. Brandon's awe in the tremendous detail and presentation of your narrative. Your story is amazing. But Richard, I see a lot of interesting things emerging from your memories and these flashbacks, as you have called them. Your flashback adventure detail continues to be of very high fidelity, whereas your memory details are much less precise or detailed. Each of your teammates seems to be an extension of you. Deputy Taylor seems to be you, Richard. The Paladin, Knight and Crusader of Justice. Katie Snowette is you, Richard, as the inspirational leader with high emotional intelligence and compassion. Bob Sanchez is you, jaded, pragmatic business, law savvy. And Richard, it's you, a lesser you, so that other characters can have value. And then there's the real you, who is actually yourself, Deputy Taylor, plus Katie, plus Bob. I wonder if these people ever existed, and if they were in fact really schizophrenic breaks where you have fantasized them into your reality. Dr. Caselli interrupted. Richard, Dr. Garcia is right. I am certain that you are suffering from delusions brought on by advancing dementia from your neurodegeneration. It would be impossible for you, Richard, to perceive the difference. To you, it was and will always be real. He emphasized, Richard, as we progress down this road of therapy, I need you to prepare yourself to see the truth of things. I need you to open your mind to the possibility that you have imagined all of your adventures' madness and misadventures. You must look into the mirror of reality and see things as they really are. That is our goal, Richard. Dr. Hyder jumped in. I am just so impressed with your story, Richard. It is a thrill to hear what happens next. I look forward to our sessions, just to learn what happens to the great Paladin Richard. Oh wait, I'm sorry. The great Knight Templar, Rick Liberty. I noticed some compelling story threads you had. Your team gets beaten up a lot, but you just keep coming back for more abuse. Your tale has your team killing many people, but most incidents involve you justifying the violence by concluding that people were cultists, bad, or evil. They had it coming. In many ways, your story is like a TV show or a movie. Lots of gratuitous violence, but for justice. There is a lot of consternation around violating Christian beliefs and the Ten Commandments, notably killing and stealing. Deputy Taylor is judge, jury, and executioner. She hides behind I am a soldier and the rules of war, all to justify her violence and her murder. No hell for the righteous was a recurring theme, one that seems to justify doing anything that you decide is righteous. Incredible imagination with your hell, heaven, and mortal planes of existence, draining souls into strips of cloth and moving those stitched into the tapestry of Baal. It's a really compelling story. All humankind depends entirely on you, Richard. All of these things are so fantastical and dramatic. They require total commitment. All of the things you encountered are unverifiable. So we have to just believe in whatever you tell us with faith. Tying dark matter into souls in Christianity was an intriguing and unexpected twist. It's like you hope to make your divine celestial narrative a little more believable by mixing in some science with your religion. The pub boss, a mob boss, Brocco McDema, took the only proof that you are the fulcrum, your dagger, from you, which conveniently leaves us also with no proof of your wild story. You claim the Brocco guy is a demon from hell. Well, Richard, I don't want to talk about that really. I don't know what to say. Demons? There are so many what appear to be symbolic connections or correlations between your life, memories, mapped into your fantastical story. I wonder if there's a schism that has broken your ability to separate imagination from reality. You addressed our earlier questions about how you funded your adventures. We had noted you sold stock to fund your adventure, and so you explained that was unrelated, and the Knights Templar gave you fake identities and credit cards. It's all so incredible. Richard, I look forward to our next session. Or should I call it the next season? He chuckled. I love hearing your misadventures. I deeply enjoy them. Dr. Caselli looked impatient. That is enough time for today, Richard. This is a long weekend for us, so you will have some extra time to reflect on your memories and stories. Enjoy your weekend, Richard. Caselli was surprisingly nice in bidding me farewell. I imagined he had something fun lined up for his own holiday weekend. I, on the other hand, had the same thing I always had. Nothing. Well, I guess more writing down my memories will keep me busy.